this and I'm talking.
Okay, here we go.
Should we wait? Should we let people get on first? No?
My boobs are like...
They look good.
Fucking out the bottom.
How much do they weigh each?
Like 2 pounds each.
2 pounds each? I have a friend, each boob weighs, one it weighs 8 pounds and one weighs 8.5 pounds.
Holy shit. Okay,
yeah.
We should start.
That's like 2 newborn babies.
That is a lot. Okay, ready? Here we go. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Whoever you see now, we're going to start the podcast.
Anyways, let's go.
Just put them down like this. There.
Oh.
Yeah. If I just tuck them in?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now they're falling.
How are they going to look like mine? My boobs are going to hang out the bottom. Just don't balance. Do a little boob shake. Get ready. Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. What's up, my booty babes? I'm Shalee, your boudoir expert.
And I'm Nikki, the sidekick.
We are not prepared today. Are we?
Sort of. No. Yeah. No, we don't have anybody today as a guest. And we've been so busy, we haven't, at all talked about what we were going to do on our podcast this week.
Both of our husbands asked us last night, what are you guys going to do for the podcast? We're like,
And they're both a little jealous because they want to do their own podcast.
Right.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, they can start one if they want.
Yeah, just wing it like we do.
Yeah, we get it wrong every week and we fuck it up, but...
That's okay, that's what best friends do.
Here we go. If you want to stick around for it, hell yeah, thanks. So, what you been up to this week?
Lots of photo shoots.
Nice.
Regular work. Kids. I was trying to get a spot. I want to go to Tahoe for camping. Actually, I want to go to Truckee. And I went last year and there was this camping spot that I really liked. And it was right on the Donner Lake.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, I'll look ahead of time so that there's availability.
Space is available.
There is nothing the entire summer, not even on the weekdays. And I'm like, I think I'm going to call them because I'm really pissed off. Because when we went last time, they said they were booked full, but then we went to the lake and there was all kinds of empty camping spots. Oh. And I'm going, yeah, and we stayed in
they were
this.
Not booked.
Yeah, and so we stayed in this crummy camping spot, because it fills up really fast over there. Everybody wants to go camping over there. And so we stayed in this crappy one with no running water and no showers, and
Oh.
It was fun though. I mean, it was real camping, but I'd at least like to have a place where I can shower off the river water,
Right. Rinse off a little.
So yeah.
Are you crying?
No, I just have this eye likes to leak.
You got a leaky eye?
Yeah, it's a leaky eye. It's been doing it since yesterday. I think I got lotion in it and it's just irritated.
It makes my eyes water.
I'm sorry.
Eye watering.
It's that time of the year,
Just crying about not having enough camping spaces.
Yeah. But yeah. So today our podcast is going to be a little different. So if you're in the live and you're watching and you want to throw out a question or anything, just go ahead and we'll read it. So
yeah, Q&A time.
Q&A.
If you have questions about anything about boudoir, about Nikki's photo shoots, if you have questions about anything about us.
Yeah, about us.
I don't know.
How much our boobs weigh. Hers weigh more.
I think my boobs weigh I think they said they were 2 pounds apiece.
How did you weigh them? I mean,
Unless they're fake.
So, oh. I didn't know that. No, I'm just joking. But no, I mean, my friend, her boobs are just big, and she knew how much they weighed, and I was like,
how did she weigh them?
Yeah, well, I guess they're big
Maybe
enough to just
like
flop them on.
Flop it onto it.
Yeah.
Maybe when they do a mammogram or something?
Yeah. And if my friend's watching and she knows who I'm talking about, I always think of your boobs. It's been literally 20 years since she told me that.
Really?
So I still remember.
It's still in your memory.
Yep, they may weigh more now.
Huh. Does anybody know how much your boobs actually weigh?
Yeah. Do you know?
That's a good question. Yeah, mine, with them being fake, they were weighed ahead of time. I don't remember if they said they were 2 pounds each or 2 pounds together.
I think 2 pounds each.
They're pretty heavy.
Yeah. They look like they each, like 2 pounds is good.
I tell Daniel all the time that I'm just going to get them removed one day and then just not have any boobs.
Oh my God.
He's like, why would you do that?
Just little pancake flaps, you
yeah,
know? Like
I would just have nipples.
they...
That's all I had was just nipples. So, and they were just like saggy, you know, from nursing. I had nothing. I went from a negative A to nursing 2 babies to just like saggy nipples.
So you got your boobs after you had kids and nursed?
Yes. Had them for 13 years.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Do you ever miss like being flat chested?
Yes. All the time.
Like for certain finding outfits and stuff?
Yeah, and it's just like, it still, you know, even 13 years later, so weird to have something in my body, like
really?
foreign objects. Yeah. I mean, I've got piercings or whatever, but it's so much different when it's like inside and I can't take them out.
How did you have them put in? Like, did they go through the armpit?
Underneath.
Did they go under? Oh.
Yeah, they did underneath, and I did the silicone, so they're like gummy bears.
Oh.
So they're like soft and squishy.
That's cool. Have you ever like had a scare with them?
Yes. When I very first got them, it was really scary because they say it takes like 18 months, like a year and a half before they like you're out of the woods for like the encapsulation.
Oh.
To where like the scar tissue goes around them and like hardens up. And when you get that, it's super scary because your boob will just like go super hard and it just like goes all wonky and weird. And then you have to go get it like redone again, but then your chances of it scarring up again, encapsulating, is like way more. And then, you know, like I've seen so many people with like the boob, the sickness or whatever. Like there's this one girl.
Toxic stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah,
the
one girl, she was like breaking out with cystic acne really bad, and her moods were just super crazy, and you know, like her body was just shutting down, and she's like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And then they went and I think they did an MRI and noticed that one of her implants was like weird, and so she went and got them taken out, and when they took them out, it was moldy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is
the implant
terrifying.
was moldy, and it was it had like stuck to her rib cage. And so it was like causing infection because her body was trying to reject it, but it was like stuck. And so it was like this whole ordeal. And like one of them was bubbling in there. Like, and she got the saline one, so it was just the water, salt water. And it was like bubbling in there, and it was moldy.
I wonder if she was allergic to it or if it was an
She had it
infection
for
that
like
started.
15 years or something. It was a long
Wow.
time, and then it started later on.
Well, is it true that they say when you get implants, like you have to replace them after so many years?
Yeah, depending on which style that you have. Like mine, I got the silicone ones. I always get confused. I get the silicone ones, and you're supposed to do it every 25 years.
Oh, okay.
And I think the saline ones is every 10 to 15 years. I don't know.
So I follow this person on TikTok, and they do autopsies. Mm-hmm. And one of the questions was, what happens to the implants? And they were like, we bag them up
forever.
Yeah, that's what they said. We bag them up, we take them out, we don't put them back in, you know, when we do the autopsy, but they bag them up and then they just set it on your chest or inside and close you up.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, weird. Damn, dude, does it cost extra to have those puppies put back on in place? I want to look good after death too, you know? Like,
I'm going to get mine taken out long before then. I can't wait to just be flat-chested again one day.
I just can't. I could not imagine it.
Daniel's like, well, will you get them put back in? Maybe. I don't know. But after my 25 years is up, who knows?
Well, you know, they're doing so much advanced stuff now where they can take like fat from other parts of your body and put it up in there.
I would totally do that.
I think that would be, you know, like a mommy makeover.
Okay, so who's had that done before?
Yeah.
I want to hear your stories because I will 100% get the fattest ass I possibly can so I can get some boobs back that are more natural.
Just have them take it out of your thigh area instead of your butt because your butt's
I'll take them around my stomach. I love handles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I wish they'd do that with me. I'm like, I'll take this, put a little here, in the upper part, and up here.
You can.
I know, but it costs a lot of money.
So,
And don't go to Mexico and do it. I have heard so many horror stories. Go down that rabbit hole if you haven't. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen
Oh
that
God,
shit.
it's terrifying. No, it wasn't a show. It was like people were like posting like about their horror story. This one girl almost died. Like she actually did die like 3 times on the table, like 2 weeks after. But they wouldn't let her leave the facility, and she was in Mexico.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and they were like trying to make her stay there, and she she left on her, like she was like, I am leaving. She got on a plane, she barely made it back to the U.S. and she collapsed, and like,
whoa.
Yeah, and she had full blown sepsis or something.
Holy shit.
It was really sad. Like I was like, damn girl, I feel so sorry. But she had like the full like mommy makeover, like where they took it out, they added,
Yeah.
they did
I
this.
feel like I've heard that story. Was it on a documentary or something?
I saw it on TikTok.
Oh.
It was this girl's page. She was like trying to warn people not to go to this famous surgeon down there. I don't know the name, but yeah, it was a woman surgeon too. And I guess a lot of women have had similar stories.
Really?
Yeah.
Scary.
But I actually know somebody, which I won't say, but I actually know somebody who went to that same exact doctor and had all their work done. And they
And
looked
it was
great.
okay.
Yeah, they did good. But
It just kind of varies.
yeah.
Ooh, just anything so scary to get done. I do heard that go to Mexico to get your teeth redone is the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of stuff is the way to go down there, you know?
Right?
I mean, I'm not sure about getting any cement implants, but you heard of that? These guys go to get cemented like muscles put into their arms, and yeah, go down that rabbit hole. I've seen some weird shit on it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody has any experiences with that, we would love to hear your experience with
Yeah. Yeah.
with fat replacement or whatever
Yeah.
it is, like
yeah.
whatever, and
The
get
good
your
and the
teeth
bad
done.
too.
Yeah, let's
you know?
hear it.
Yeah.
Send us some stories.
Yeah.
So this year, I find hate that I say that so much.
Anyways, that thrown in. I say anyways a lot.
So we're doing a softball team this year. So that's super fun.
What is our name?
Booty Ballers.
Booty Ballers.
Yeah. I think we've got enough players now, so that's awesome. So if anybody's in the Ukiah area on Wednesday evening, starting the beginning of May, come watch us play because it's going to be a lot of fun. We got a really good group of girls, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I just noticed. I'm glad I shaved my armpit. I did not
did mine
want to
once.
wear it though.
Oh, damn it. I did. I can smell it. I thought about that this morning. I only shaved my armpits. I didn't shave anything else last night. I was like, fuck it, I'm tired because I did Pilates.
Yeah.
And that shit kicked my ass, but in a good way. I sweated more last night than I have sweated at all.
The whole time.
Yeah, on any of the times that I've gone before. And I mean, it was a really good feeling, but my heart was racing so fast. And fuck the side planks. I cannot fucking do that shit for the life of me. And I felt so bad because it's really embarrassing for me. We start on, say our left side, so we're all facing that way. And I'm always on the end because I try to like hide a little. And then it's time to do the right side. Well, everybody turns and is facing me, and I'm in the front. And I'm like, no! And so I'm sitting there like, and I've got to give it my all, right? But I can't. And so last night we're doing the side plank, and I'm laying on my side, like on my hip. And I'm just like holding myself up like, okay, I'm with y'all.
I'm pretending.
Yeah, it hurt.
It's so hard.
It is, and like did it stop?
Always malfunctions.
Darn it, at least we got the live videos,
Malfunction every single week. No fail.
Yeah.
We'll try it again. I know I really miss Pilates. I'm hoping Monday I'm going to try to go back.
I know, I miss you too, because it's not the same. You would have been laughing at me.
Yeah, fucking sprained ankles are no fucking joke.
It was nice last night.
stupid.
There was only like 4 girls.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It was, yeah. But then I also felt like I was more, like, everybody could see me. For some reason, I'm just so shy about this. I love doing it with people. And the girl I sat to was so nice. She was like, oh, you can't do it either? I know, it's so hard. Like, we both were just like, you know.
That's what I love about it too, is that you don't have to, like, everybody's kind of like on the same level.
Everybody has been so nice there. Just, it's really nice. I've never done like actual classes, you know, other than gymnastics when I was a kid or something. But
yeah,
but it's been really nice. I think if you want to get into like doing some type of exercise class, do Thrive. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're super awesome. I'm gonna start doing all their content for them too, all their website.
That's right.
And so this week I started a whole new business as well that I haven't announced or said much about, because it's really like seriously just like this week is all I started it. But I'm gonna start doing content creations for businesses. So if you're a local business and you need content for your socials, hit me up. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
I'll announce it eventually, officially, once I like get going a little bit more on it. And
yeah, but you've done a few businesses this week. I've already seen their ads, and I'm like, oh, they're so good. And yeah, it's nice to show up on my page, you know, just without me even looking for it.
Right?
Like, yes. Go, Shalee.
Yeah, hands down to JD Red House. They are fucking awesome, and they have so much shit, so much stuff in their store. You know, if you need anything, like JD Red House is a place to go, from clothes to shoes to hats to dog food to
Cool
lunch.
gift ideas too.
Yeah, kids stuff, puzzles, like.
Yeah, they've got baby chickens this week too. Don't go get them. I'm gonna get them.
They're mine.
They're mine. No, but they do. They have everything, and they're also doing a 20% off Easter sale. So
I'm gonna go get one of those purses.
You should.
Today.
I'm so glad you told me to get it, because I was like, I needed a new bag.
I think I'm gonna get the wallet one because my wallet broke.
No, you talked me into the no.
Because you had the purse one.
I know,
and
it's true. It's true.
You loved it so much.
I think I might get the wallet too, just so it goes in the purse that I have.
Totally.
I don't know. I just feel like it's missing the wallet, and I don't even use it.
But just have to have it.
Yeah, I do. I feel like I do.
Yeah, support your local businesses. You know, we got some super fucking awesome businesses around here. Yeah. Monkey Wrench is really awesome. They've got so many good clothes and always good sales and all kinds of shit.
And Tango.
Oh, Tango. I know. I'm usually wearing a shirt from Tango, but today I'm wearing this one. And my boobs are like barely in there. Tango has so many good clothes and piercings.
They're kind of a jack of all trades. I mean, they've got your piercings. They're doing tattoos. They have makeup, like the good makeup, you know, if you're local.
I go tanning there every week.
Yeah, and then the tanning, and do they do facials? No, they don't do facials anymore.
They do lashes.
They do lashes, that's right. And I don't think they do massage, but
massage.
But yeah, no, they do, and I love the tanning beds because they have different ones. They have like the standing one, and then they do spray tanning, or did they get rid of that?
I don't know. I never do spray tanning.
They did spray tanning before. I used to go there to get it, and it was awesome. You had two choices. You could either stand in the machine and have yourself spray, or you could have somebody hand spray you.
Yeah. And
it was the same price. It didn't matter.
I know Luscious does for sure.
Yeah. I know. I was gonna see about having Carissa do mine.
Yeah.
I haven't done but I've never had somebody spray tan me, and I'm just like, I don't know how comfortable I am.
I'll get over it.
I know. I will as soon as I get in there. But
so last week we talked about, was it last week or the week before, when you asked the question in the group if people shave their pussies, or if they what did you call it, a mole rat,
naked like a mole rat.
Yeah. So since you said that, I was like, because I would shave shave everything, and then since we said that, I was like, I don't want to be a mole rat. Like, what the fuck? So I started growing out my hair a little bit, and now I think it was Stephanie that said that she does the mullet.
The mullet?
So now I feel like a naked muskrat, or
party in the back, business in front.
I feel like a muskrat with a mullet. I can't unsee it anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
Mine's a cute one.
I mean, I love it, but it just cracks me up. It just makes me laugh so hard every time. I'm like, oh, now I'm like a naked mole rat with a mullet. I'm just gonna grow a full bush.
Honestly, my shaving depends on my sex life.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
If I'm having like a ton of sex, I shave that puppy. Everything. Front
Shave
to
that
back.
puppy.
You know, but if I'm just not like sexually active, then I'll do something cute. But I usually I like to trim it around the edges at least, you know.
Yeah.
And keep it kind of short.
You shave your butthole too?
I do.
I haven't shaved my butthole in a long time.
I never knew that hair grew back there, and then
I'm not a hairy person, so I don't grow a whole lot of hair.
I saw a picture one time.
Did
And
it
I was like,
traumatize
oh
you?
hell no, that shit's going. And yeah.
Well, funny thing is, so I was born with a birthmark that was like on my back when I was a kid. But as I grew, that birthmark started going down my butt crack a little bit more.
Oh shit.
And I remember my dad telling me, like, because I was sitting on his lap, I was probably like, I don't know, 7 or 8, and I was sitting on my dad's lap, and my shirt came up, and he's like, Shalee, did you not wipe your butt, or did you wipe your butt up your back? Like, what is that? And I was like, what do you mean? And then I looked, and I mean, obviously I knew it was there, but I, don't think about it much. And I was like, no, it's my birthmark. But as I've grown now, that birthmark has grown down, and it's right next to my butthole.
Oh my god.
And so it looks like that I have just like this poop smear on my butthole all the time.
And you don't want to ask the doctor to remove it, huh?
No, it's like a big birth. Like it's like a smudge.
Oh shit.
Birthmark. Like it's not one
like
that you
an
can remove.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess I could, but no, I'm not gonna get my butthole.
Bleach that fucker.
I probably could.
I don't know.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Actually, when Dan and I first started having sex, I was like not wanting to like
turn around.
Yeah, showing my butthole because I was nervous about it.
Yeah.
And then eventually he was like, I looked and it's not that bad. It's like, okay.
Well,
at least now you know it's not a poop smudge. Like, it's just my birthmark.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Shit.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I have some. I'm not gonna say it right now. I'll be too embarrassed.
My brother would probably kill me if he heard this, but he has a mole next to his butthole, and he named his butthole Cindy Crawford.
Oh my god, I fucking love that, dude. That's awesome.
Sorry, brother. I doubt you're gonna listen to this anyway, so. Apparently, I wonder if my sister has a mole by her butthole too.
Right? Then
Brittany, I know you're listening. Actually, I think that we're gonna have my sister on as a guest in a couple weeks.
Ooh. Yeah, let's do it.
It should be fun.
Yeah, I like it. That'll be good.
Yes. What else we got going on?
We went to Afro Man over the weekend.
Oh yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb. I stayed longer than this girl. She gave up right when he got there, but he was 3 hours late.
Well, and then after they didn't show us the schedule ahead of time.
There was fine print.
Yeah. And apparently he wasn't even scheduled to show up until 11:30. But he didn't show up until midnight. And I was fucking over it by then. That sucked.
Yeah,
but it was okay. So it was a good thing that we had invited like all of our friends to go because it was Cedars last night here, and good thing they didn't all go because it was horrible.
But remember that moment where like we brought our kids to this shit, we whatever, But I didn't expect like there to be like a ton of smoking in the.
Oh, I didn't think there was gonna be.
Dude, they had that place hot boxed, and we were like by the windows, and my kid, your kids are all back there, like everybody else is dancing and face planting and like fucking, like people are shit faced, and like this was like supposed to be an all age event, but it really should have been like marked up as like 21 and over,
at least 18 and over,
or 18 and over, yeah. But but we took like a video, and like our kids are all like in the back, like little like raccoons with their eyes like in the dark, like they did not even. And my daughter was so excited because she loves one of the songs from him, and she was so bummed. And then it was kind of to be expected, but but it was fun towards the end. Everybody, like the crowd kind of dispersed as soon as he came. Like I think everybody was just pissed off. Like a lot of people were pissed off that they had to wait so long. or they just got to the point where they were so hammered and stoned that they needed to go home.
It was time to go.
It was time to go, yeah. I know, I've been to a concert, I don't mean to throw it off, but I went to a concert when I was 17, Les Claypool, Primus.
Oh, yeah.
I went to 2 of his concerts, but both times I went, I was fucking stoned and drunk as shit. And he actually pulled me out of the crowd, waiting to get into the concert, had me go to his big fucking van, or not van, it's a big party bus, you know? And I met him. I shook his hand and everything, and then he proceeded to ask me if I wanted to get fucked by the entire band.
What?
Yeah. I was so fucking drunk too.
Done, Nikki.
I know. And I was so drunk, and I was like, and I was wearing these red leather pants, I remember, and I was pretty hot, but I was a fucking minor.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. I just was like, no. I want to go back to my friends, and I'm ready to party, like, but no sex.
Not
like,
that kind of party.
Yeah, no. And it was really awkward, you know, but then the party, it was great. There was like a mosh pit and everything. That was a good one. I'm glad that we didn't experience that with our kids, though. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, Afro Man was pretty laid back. It just sucked that he took so long to get there.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
What else we got today? Do you want to talk about the movie that you've been watching, or the show?
So I don't know if you guys like what shows everybody's into, but I finally just watched the 2 seasons of Euphoria, and oh my god, like, I think that's probably like the raunchiest show I've ever seen. And you know what? It topped it with what was that? I don't know. Train Spotting? Was it called Train Spotting? I don't know. It was like an old show from the 70s or 60s about heroin addicts and shit. Anyways, it reminded me of that. But this show, Euphoria, like, I could relate on it so much, just like how my teenage years were, like all the drama and all the shit that we did. But the last episode, which I won't give any spoilers, but basically there was a police shooting. It really triggered me because I survived a police brutality case. Luckily I survived, and they covered the whole fucking thing up, and it was like I was living a fucking movie. And it really, like, I was just bawling my eyes out because it triggered me so yeah, so bad, because it was like they filmed it so good. It was like you were right there in the moment, and then the police shoot and kill off one of the characters, you know, one character, I won't tell you who it is, but they kill him, and it's just like, fuck, like it just brought back all those fucking memories.
Like you relived it again.
Yeah, basically I saw my cousin get shot and killed right in front of me, 8 feet in front of me, by the police, and they proceeded to cover it up, and he had his hands up and was not doing anything wrong. Neither one of us were doing anything wrong. They just had mistaken him for somebody else, which they never admitted. They literally covered the entire case up. I went to court. I did everything I could to tell the truth. With other witnesses that saw it backed out because the police were harassing them so much that they got scared for their own lives.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, these cops did everything to cover this shit up, and that was up in Humboldt. And yeah, I've had to live with it. It happened in 2014, which is crazy. Next year is going to be 10 years, and it still feels like it just happened.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary.
Yeah, and it's really frustrating because they killed a really decent, good human being, and then they just smeared his name, you know, and it was really hard. Really fucked up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, fucking. That's why I moved away from that area, because I feared my own life, you know. I ran into the officer that was involved a couple times, and just his behavior and how he looked at me, and just really scared me, and it was triggering. And so I'm like really happy to be not in that county.
Right. That's when we very first met.
Right. Not do that. Maybe I don't know. We have so much to figure out.
It's always an adventure every day.
Yeah. So today is our 10th podcast, and we're talking about doing a season cap in about 5 weeks.
Yes.
So
we're gonna go to 15 episodes, and then we're gonna stop for the summer because we've got so much shit going on for the summer.
And we're also gonna like revamp everything and kind of try to figure out like
all these malfunctions.
Yeah, all these malfunctions, and also we want to build a better platform, maybe, you know? Like, I think what we do is really cool. I really love this, and I mean, the people that watch, the people that don't watch, it takes time, you know?
It does,
takes
for
time.
sure.
But it's so important, like, for us to be like a supportive resource for people, and also for people to feel like they have somebody that understands, you know?
For sure. Just
something to listen to. Like, Mendocino has like not a lot of influencers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so being an influencer in such a wonderful community of people, I think gives people hope, gives them insight, and also like as a women in business, like we can support other women in business
and encourage
and
give positive feedback, and you know what works and what doesn't. You know, just this morning I went to the chiropractor, and we were talking about, you know, like some photographers and like how it's like it seems like it's competition all the time, and you know, back and forth. And I was like, well, I try to be as nice as I can to everybody. You know, I don't care what you do for a job. If you're making a living, fuck yes, like keep pushing for that living. If it's something that makes you happy, then it doesn't matter if I do it too. Like,
follow your dreams.
Fuck that. Like, just keep doing what you want to do, and fuck what anybody else thinks.
Yeah.
You know, like, just because, you know, there's, you know, just like, for example, the other day you said something about you doing boudoir, and never would it cross my mind to be like, oh my god, she's gonna take my clients. It's like, fuck yeah, Nikki, do it. Like, hell yeah, like, go for it. If you want to do it and like make it happen, then fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I like to do it all, you know. I think like if I was to do any boudoir, like given I don't have a studio, so it would be something like outdoorsy, you know, and
which is something I don't even offer.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could, but I don't have a place. You have a really nice place.
You've done some good ones though, like with I'm not gonna say who, but I really love the car boudoir one that you did with her truck. In the garage.
Oh yes.
Oh, that was so hot.
They did. They turned out really good.
And we did some fun like character stuff, like the pinup. You know.
Yeah, pinup is fun.
Yeah.
Well, then when we did like the pool party and we did all the pictures in the vineyard, like those are kind of considered boudoir. I guess it's just like about the posing, I guess.
But I mean, the lighting and everything that you get in the studio, it tops all of that. You know, so it's really hard to like do the outdoorsy stuff, especially like well, I mean, being naked outside is a nice thing, but
it feels awkward.
It does. It's not really boudoir anymore because you're not in the boudoir. So I don't know what you would call it.
I know
what would you call
different.
It? Yeah, outdoor nudes.
That would
outdoor
work.
Suggestive nudes. I've heard that word. I actually fucking hate it now. Like, oh, that is suggestive nudes. Sorry, that's fucking a family member fucking bitching about my fucking photos.
Heard it in the voice.
Right? You heard it.
Yes.
Family member bitching about my fucking photos that my best friend takes of me and that I'm gonna fucking share because I want to promote her fucking business, and also I want to fucking promote that I fucking look good.
Yeah.
You know? And like,
it's about you. It's not about anybody else. And it's not necessarily, I mean, for that we did do it for, you know, to promote, but like, if you want to share your pictures, then that's up to you to share your pictures.
And ladies, if you guys feel like that's what's holding you back from doing boudoir, you do not have to share your photos. And there's a private group if you do want to share your photos and get the feedback from other women, and that's Shalee's Boudoir by Shalee. Like, that is private, and people are not going to be fucking sharing them to your family members, okay? Like, I mean, if they do, beat their fucking asses. But, like, it's private, and also, like, the photos that I shared, like, I was not even nude.
They showed this
my face. Like, it was offensive.
Your face and your arms.
My face was glamour and beautiful, and like, yeah, I mean, that's something that I think sometimes that holds women back. Like, they want to do it, but they're afraid of what other people think. And that is a form of control, and control, like I said yesterday, is a delusion. So nobody has control over you. You can fucking do it.
You said that yesterday?
I did. I made a post about it. I said control is a delusion and some other shit. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it really is. Like, nobody has fucking control over you, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, follow the laws. Don't break any laws. But, you know, yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know if anybody's gonna want to hear, but I could share my police brutality story one day, but it's gonna take, like, it'll be like an interview.
Yeah.
So, I've done a few interviews. I've been on the news. I've been, yeah, it was a crazy time. I mean, it was all when, what's his name? That kid that was murdered by the police.
So many of them.
I can't remember his name right now. Well, anyways, I'm actually friends with a few family members from those police brutality cases. And, you know, it was a big deal. Like, it was really, it's just really traumatic. So if anybody is interested in hearing that, maybe we'll do that next season or something.
Oh, that would be a good podcast.
Or maybe like as a little bonus.
Oh,
you know,
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon, because it is really private, and I don't want people like judging me, because there's so much like politics behind this shit too. Like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Like it just like a little bit about it. Like, so many people like either like just straight up didn't believe me because they assumed like that I was like some liberal or like somebody that just like was completely against the police, you know, and they just immediately were like, oh well, I side with my boys in blue, you know. And my boys in blue, like, I trusted them until I watched what they did, and they literally turned into gangbangers to me with guns that are allowed to fucking walk around. And it was like, you know, anyways, I don't want to like rant off. We should talk about that on a different podcast. but like, I supported the boys in blue until I saw what they were capable of doing, and that the reality is this shit happens every fucking day.
So much.
And yeah, so
well, even just like the mass shootings anymore, like so much. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And obviously there's no like, you know, right or answer on how to fix any of this shit.
No.
And, you know, we don't even need to go into that, but it's just fucking crazy. What the fuck is this world coming to?
Yeah. You know, and it's, you know, there's no way that these police could ever explain to me how it was justified. They literally had to lie to make it look justified.
Yeah.
And that to me just
makes you lose your trust.
Totally.
With anybody. Anybody lies to you, you know, it's,
yeah.
Especially if it's about murdering somebody.
Yeah,
right
and
in front of you. And
that's like, you know, we need better accountability. It ultimately is what it is. More accountability to police officers, because their job is hard. Yeah, they get jaded. I get that. Like, they do. They get jaded. They get fucked over. There's so many times where we don't see where they're getting treated like shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And they're human beings too, you know? And I'm sure every intention that they had when they first became a police officer, at least the good ones, was good intentions, you know? But the fact is they fuck up and they fucking
cover it.
Lie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that definitely, like, that night that Tommy got killed, was not like there was no reason to shoot him, none at all. And so I will never ever understand like why that officer went to that extreme. Yeah. You know. So yeah, we should do a podcast on that. I know I have to like get myself ready to talk about it again. So
well, then watching the show and it like totally triggering you.
It did.
Sure brought up whole new emotions and
like one thing about it, like I knew exactly where Tommy was shot, like because I saw every bullet, like I was literally right there, and I saw where he was shot, and like that was my case, and they literally ignored me. I was like, I can tell, because the cops said that I didn't see it. They fucking went that extreme. They said I didn't see it. They also said that they didn't shoot into the house, and so I took pictures of the bullet holes in my house. And they just ignored that question after that.
Oh my God.
That's how they fucking did it. Yeah. but they said that I didn't witness it. Other witnesses said they did. They harassed them. It was just really fucked up shit. Like, it was the most craziest thing I've ever, like, experienced in my life, and I've dealt with a lot of crazy shit.
Right? But your stories just get crazier and crazier.
Yeah. They do.
My life is so mild compared to yours.
But, you know, I sometimes wonder if maybe I'm just a super sensitive person, and I just, like, am observant of all that shit. Like, you know, like yeah, you're right. It's not. There's a lot of fucked up shit. Because I'll be, like, telling her something, and she's like, she gives me that look like, oh my God, like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's not okay, Nikki.
Yeah, but.
Well, should we play our game?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's get some crazy.
I will not make the sound this time.
Oh my gosh, it's the worst. Here,
it's so loud with the microphones.
Okay, here we go. What questions we got this week? What does this say?
There's my writing. Threesome with 2 guys or 2 girls or 1 of each.
Oh.
If you were to have a threesome and you had to choose.
You wrote some like come, but with an S.
I put a 3 and then an S-U-M. Threesome.
That makes more sense.
Threesome.
Threesome with 2 guys or 2 girls or 1 of each.
So a guy and a girl.
Yeah. Which would you choose?
Oh, damn, me? Fuck.
You're like, just give them all to me.
One guy, 1 girl. I don't know, though. I mean, it's fun with 2 guys. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, 1 girl, 1 guy. I'm down for that.
I think I'd have to agree.
If I had to choose, if you had to
choose.
If you had to tie me up and force me.
Oh, here, it's your turn. Okay. What is it gonna be?
Did you put that one back in there?
No.
Oh, okay. Have you ever been to a nudist colony? Could be a beach or somewhere clothing optional.
I have not.
You haven't been anywhere clothing optional, or like you
no.
just walk around naked?
Okay, I take that back. I went to the hot springs a lot.
You did?
In
Oh,
Utah,
in Utah.
there's beautiful hot springs everywhere, and we would always just get nude and go into them.
There's 2 hot springs here. We should do it sometime.
No, we should go.
I mean, I think it'd be fun. The Montgomery Woods one sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, what is that place called?
Montgomery Woods.
Harbin Hot Springs. Is that what it is?
No, Ore
that's
Springs.
Ore Springs. Yeah.
Ore Springs.
And then there's Beachy Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds relaxing.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Yeah, I have. I've been to a beach.
A nude beach?
Yeah, a nude beach.
Nice.
Yep.
I want to go to a nude beach.
Yeah, my ex was into that shit, and he was like, we're going to the nude beach. It's actually a hidden beach up in Trinidad, and yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, but then my ex kept going back without me.
Oh, not
and
nice.
My car got stolen from there. See, I have tons of stories, I'm telling you. But, so it gets even better. This is good story time. It gets better. So he takes the car, he goes to the nude beach because he's a fucking weirdo. He's my ex. And I get a call from him, and he's like, Mike, the car was stolen. And I'm like, where are you? He's like, I went to walk the beach at Trinidad. Like, he didn't say the nude one, right? He told me he'd never go there. Well, my friend, who is a 911 dispatch, gets a hold of me, and she's like, hey, I just want you to know your car was stolen. Your husband called, and on the 911 call, he said that he was at Nude Beach. And I was like, busted! Yeah. And so, yeah, but the car was a stick, and I just bought the car, so the extra key was in the ashtray. That's how they got it. And whoever stole it didn't know how to drive a stick, so they literally, like, made it down the road, and then they just left it.
Like, fuck it, let's try another one.
Yeah, but they took my fucking key, and that really pissed me off because that was my extra key, and so I only had 1 key after that, and I was really fucking mad about it. Like, but yeah, and they took some other shit too. They like cleaned out the change or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, this is you're gonna love this one. Okay, what is the weirdest place that you've ever rubbed one out?
Oh my god.
These are your questions.
This is so bad. I cannot say this one. No.
Yes, you can.
I pass.
No, let's hear it, Nikki.
I pass.
The weirdest place, well, okay, the weirdest place I've ever rubbed one out is driving. And I think we've talked about this before.
We did talk about that.
I used to live down this really long dirt road. And sometimes it was just, it's just bumpy enough, you know?
Bumpy enough.
It's a little bumpy.
That's so funny.
That's probably the weirdest place I've ever rubbed one off.
Okay, I guess.
Come on, give it to us.
I'll give you the lighter version one because I'm not going to tell the other one. But
you'll tell me later.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. Okay, actually, I've already told you.
Oh.
But I was in this hot tub and the jets were so fucking hard and blowing, and I've never. And
you're one of those.
I never was. Like, it's a rare occasion that happened, but I was like positioned just right, and I was like, oh, that feels good, and I was like, hey, watch this. Yeah,
so you weren't alone.
My husband was there, my ex.
Funny.
Yeah, it was, but it was crazy.
I've never done that.
I couldn't believe that it worked.
With a shower head thing.
And I felt so
used
clean
a shower head. Out of a hot tub?
I know, it's fucked up to say that.
Clean.
But do you ever like take the shower head when you're washing? And
I have done that, yeah. I don't have a removable shower head now, but I used to.
Well, mine's removable, and I just feel so clean by spraying down there.
You're like, I'm just washing up.
Yeah, and like I'm getting in every little nook and cranny, you know. And,
yeah.
The jet, it doesn't spray as hard as that jet did, but you know, yeah,
it does the job.
Yeah, it was kind of a dirty feeling. It was weird. It's
not weird. I think it's pretty normal. I've heard guys that put their dicks in there and they get stuck.
Oh my god. So when I was a kid...
Of course you'll have a story.
When I was a kid, one of my... maybe cousin, I don't know. He is a cousin. But anyways, he was sent to the hospital because he sucked his willy up the vacuum head and it got stuck.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how it would have got stuck. Like, you would think, like, just turn it off, let things relax, pull it off. But I guess he hurt himself or something.
Oh.
He was using the vacuum head.
Boys stick their wieners in everything.
I never knew that. But I remember being so, like, that guy's weird. I don't want to be around him. Like, that is just weird. Who does that, you know? Like,
well, I think a lot of people.
Right.
Those, sex sent me to the ER.
Oh, God.
There was this one that I watched, and this guy and girl is in the emergency room, and they're like, he's like, my dick is just so hard, and it won't, like, stop, like, it's just, like, throbbing, and it tingles, and they're, like, trying to go through everything. They're like, did you take Viagra? Did you take something? He's like, no, like, everything was just fine. Like, she just went down on me, and now it just, like, stings, and it's, like, getting thicker. And they're like, okay, well, what did you have? Like, did you use a lubricant? Like, what happened? She's like, oh, I used lip plumping.
Oh my gosh.
Chapstick or whatever it is, the lip gloss.
On her lips?
On her lips, and then she gave him a blowy, and it just, like, swelled up his penis so big.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is.
Well.
God, it brings up so many little stories I have, but I'm not going to talk about them. I think those should be for the Patreon.
Okay, we'll take some good ones.
Because, yeah.
Okay. Well, you got anything else you want to add today?
If you guys have a business and you want, there's a fundraiser, they're going to be doing a silent auction for a local man who's been diagnosed with cancer. His name's Greg. And so they're doing a fundraiser, and if you can, donate, or if you want, go look for maybe we'll
They're doing the silent auction.
Yeah, go to the silent auction and buy some stuff.
Yeah. We're going to both donate a photo shoot.
Yeah, he's actually my neighbor, and he's been a long time face of Willits. He's a skunk train singer.
Yeah, a train singer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna post his stuff if anybody wants to donate or go and buy shit for his donation thing.
Yeah.
We